Here.
Here.
And Mayor Burton.
Here. Do I hear a motion for the review and approval of minutes of the previous meeting dated May 19th, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. I don't think there's any old business before us. Under new business, a request for Class E special event beer permit from the Pearl Foundation, Catherine Burbeck. Address is 303 Market Street in Clinton. Catherine, you'd like to tell us what you're going to be doing?
Yes, so this Friday, we have our Sip of Summerfest event at the Kincaid House. It's our annual beer tasting event and fundraiser for historic downtown Clinton. We have about 13 breweries that are coming, some that are local and are some of our local favorites, and then we have some that are regional as well. So we have one from Cincinnati, one from Atlanta, Memphis. So we've got live music, food, lots of fun, and it's actually supposed to cool down a little bit, I think, on Friday, so it'll be great weather.
Any questions for Catherine? That's going to be at the Kincaid House?
Kincaid House,
So all the
yeah.
alcohol will be contained there on property?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Start time
We've
6.
got our 6 to 10 p.m. We've got our police officer hired. We've got our volunteers that will be checking IDs, so we are ready to go and make sure everybody stays safe.
Any other questions? Let's do a roll call. Gina, you want to?
Councilman Quainer.
Yes.
Foster. Yes. Councilman Harrell. Councilman Gann.
Yes.
Councilman Hatmaker.
Yes.
Councilwoman Manis.
Yes.
And Mayor Burton.
Yes. Motion's approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have fun. Hear a motion to adjourn the beer board meeting.
So moved.
Beer board meeting is adjourned. Regular meeting called to order. Roll call, please.
Public hearing.
I'm sorry.
Public hearing.
Public hearing, public meeting.
Okay.
Same thing.
Councilman Quainer.
Here.
I'm about to say, hopefully we're not getting that picky now.
You usually say that, so. Councilman Quainer. Councilman Foster.
Present.
Councilman Harrell. Councilman Gann.
Here.
Councilman Hatmaker.
Here.
Councilwoman Manis.
Here.
And Mayor Burton.
Here. Do I hear a motion for the approval of the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes.
We still have to do a public hearing. You skipped the public hearing.
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the beer board. I'm sorry.
Looky there.
What do I need to do?
What do I
Just
need
open
to
up
do?
the public hearing.
Huh?
Just do the public hearing.
Okay, then re-adjourn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Gina.
That's okay.
You were right again. Dang it.
I wasn't sure what he was doing.
Best
For a
thing to-
public hearing, the public hearings for ordinance number 700, amending ordinance number 680, zoning code of the city of Clinton. Hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, anybody out in the crowd like to speak on that? We have a motion and a second. No further discussion, roll call, please. Oh, there's no roll call on that. God, I've fallen asleep.
We
Can't
are
get
here.
up.
We are here.
Okay.
What's he?
Can I make motion to adjourn public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Public hearing is adjourned. Okay. Going back to the regular agenda, regular meeting, prayer this evening will be given by Councilman Manis. Please remain standing for the pledge of allegiance.
Are we in the meeting or not?
Let us pray. We come to you now and thank you for the opportunity to serve the city of Clinton. May we approach our work tonight with clarity and compassion. Grant us wisdom to make decisions that honor the trusted place in us that you've given to us and our neighbors have given to us, and the courage to act with integrity and fairness. May our efforts bring peace and well-being to all who call this city home. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Wendy. Do I hear a motion for the review and approval of minutes of the previous meeting dated June 23rd, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. At this time, we'll recognize visitors and citizens. Any comments from visitors and citizens or anything on the agenda items? Okay, moving right along. Communications from the mayor. Of course, be careful, our kiddos start Friday. Is that half day for everyone on Friday? So they end at noon, so like 8 to 12? Okay. So be careful and aware that they're back out. They might be a little sleepy on Friday morning. Had a great fair. If you didn't come, you missed out. It was one of the best ever, wasn't it, David?
It was a good one.
It was a good one. So a lot of things starting up, sipping summer this weekend. We got football starting right around the corner, so hopefully the temperature's going to drop a little bit. So a lot of things going on. I do have where is it? Some appointments I need to make. One I didn't make last month because I just didn't follow up with the person. But I would like to reappoint Steve Clapp to Clinton Utilities Board to a four-year term ending July 1st, 2029. Hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Also, Steve Combs, his term doesn't end till next year at this time, but he needed to come off for reasons to himself. So I've asked Jim McBride to fill out his term ending July 1st, 2026. Hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And that's all I have. Committee reports. City School Board report. Ms. Johnson? I'm doing better now. I'm back on track.
So you really
Lot of
gave half
pressure.
of my report, school
Maybe-
starting back. Yeah, so this is the week that school starts back. Teachers came back today, so our schools are hopping with lots of classroom preparation and cleaning out and good stuff. So tomorrow we'll hold our annual district-wide meeting. Wednesday will be sneak peek from 3:30 to 5:30, where we invite all families to come and meet the teacher and drop off school supplies and see the classroom. And then Monica Rael, our principal at North Clinton Elementary, retired at the end of the year. So Abby Kidwell is moving from assistant principal at Clinton Elementary to North Clinton principal. And so we're going to be doing, during the sneak peek time, pizza with the principal. And we invite our North Clinton families to come and see the classrooms, eat a few slices of pizza, and meet Mrs. Kidwell, who will do an amazing job there. And then our first day is Friday, so kids will be back half a day on Friday. We are Friday. Anderson County's first day is not until Monday, so we go back a day earlier than they do. But TCAP stuff is rolling in. We should get our value added soon, but I told you that we had a lot to celebrate with our achievement. So here's just a few highlights. We're very competitive in Clinton City Schools. One of the first things I like to do is know what our rankings are. There are 148 districts in the state of Tennessee. And in our ELA, which is English Language Arts, Clinton City Schools ranks 10th in the state out of 148 states. And in math this year, we were 18th. And want to definitely highlight sixth grade. That's always one of our biggest highlights. I say if you keep it with us in Clinton City, then we can build a good, strong foundation. In sixth grade, our ELA is 9th in the state out of 148. Math is 5th in the state. Science is ninth in the state, and social studies is 7th in the state. So we have a lot to be proud of in terms of achievement and the great things that are happening in Clinton City. I think it is a testament that one of our alumni is actually on the stage tonight that you'll get to hear from a little later. So we look forward to a great year. This is our 131st year. So any questions for me?
Alumni up here. Yeah, any questions?
Nope.
How's the attendance looking
Yeah,
from
what's
last
the
year to this year?
anticipatory number?
The enrollment, right now it's so fluctuating until we see the whites of eyeballs. So we're
Yeah.
getting requests from other districts, from people who have moved, and then lots that are coming in to enroll. So we probably won't know a lot about our enrollment for the first couple weeks of school, just as things ebb and flows. I don't suspect we will see a significant dip. We did dip a little bit last year in the spring, which was unusual for us. We ended the year 20 kids less than we started the year at Clinton Cities. Was the first time that's happened.
Did that catch up?
so-
Don't you usually get some first few weeks after school starts?
We're hoping, yes.
Now, I
So-
heard the kindergarten classes has grown.
The kindergarten numbers at both North and Clinton Elementary look great. South, we still have some room for some people, but yeah. So, and Scott is at a church meeting tonight, so there's nothing to report on his end.
Right. Thank you, Kelly.
If there is, he's praying.
Yeah. Clinton Regional Planning Commission report, Councilman Hatmaker.
Thank you, Mayor. The Clinton Regional Planning Commission met on Monday, July 14th. There were a few items of new business. Applicant Anderson County is requesting final site plan approval for a property located on McCarter Farm Drive. This property is zoned M1. Our city planner introduced the request and explained that this is a site plan for the new Anderson County Animal Shelter, and that all required corrections have been received. No further discussion. It passed unanimously. Applicant Barczak Holdings LLC is requesting final plat approval for property located on Leinert Street. This property is zoned R2. City planner explained that this is a simple 3-lot subdivision. We made a motion to approve that final plat, no further discussion, and it approved and passed unanimously. The last one is Steve Blevins is requesting a final plat approval for property located on 920 Loy Street. The property is zoned R2. Preston addressed the commission. He explained this is a minor plat consisting of 5 lots and includes 2 private access easements. So the owner of the property is going to coordinate with Powell Clint Utilities because there is a gas line over one of the driveways, the access easement. So that motion passed unanimously as well. We had 2 amendments. There's a modification subdivision regulation, Article 3, Section A9, to revise the maximal allowable grade for local streets by deleting 10% and replacing it with 15%. This is just due to the challenges that people are building new homes and trying to get a appropriate driveway put in. Another amendment was a modification of the subdivision regulation. Well, it's the same thing, right? Driveway grade. So this will be allowable driveway grade, deleting 10% and inserting 15%. The Board of Zoning met as well, but it was short and sweet. There were no new business or old business. And that is it.
Any questions for Councilman Hatmaker? Thank you, Brian. Rob isn't here for the CUB report. Catherine, do you have anything else? Okay, thank you. General Government Report, Mr. Houck.
Thank you, Mayor. Just FYI, we'll do a ribbon cutting this coming Friday at 9 a.m. for the pool at J.C. Park and the splash pad. So if you can come, please come to it. Other information, the National Guard Armory renovations actually broke ground Tuesday, so they've got crews up there already working on that. Contract is for 270 days, but actually talking to the superintendent on the job, he thinks unless they run into some issues that they'll have it done well before that, so that's good news. The bowling alley, it actually started 2 weeks ago, JB. They've got most of the equipment tearing out, and they're on schedule to have new equipment in August, 1st of August. So they'll be putting it back. So we got all those projects well underway. Our TAP grant projects, a considerable amount on Market Street, water and sewer has been done. Of course, now they're in the process of demoing sidewalks, walkways, everything. So it kind of come true of what we've been telling the merchants. It's going to look like a bomb up there because we've tore everything up from one side to the other. There is some merchants contact me with some safety concerns. So we've called a meeting with the contractor and the engineers for 8 o'clock in the morning to see if we can maybe address some of them. The bottom line is there's just no way right now of totally making it walkable. We've closed the street down completely from Cullum to Main, allowing some of the road as a walkway because there is no sidewalk. So we're going to try to maybe use some of the barricades, pedestrian barricades that we bought to direct people away from where the old sidewalks were into the buildings. So we'll know a little more tomorrow, but we're going to meet with the contractor and see if we can create something to make it a little better.
I drove by there on my way here, and it looks like they're already kind of working on throwing some barriers at every entranceway of the businesses, just so you can keep your pedestrians in a certain
Well, that's good,
area.
because that's what we were talking about more, so maybe they kind of
Preemptively.
preempted, yeah, so good, good deal. Okay. General Government, Resolution 810 adopted on April 26, 2021, provided for the adoption of the current personnel policy. The resolution also provided the city manager to maintain and update the policy as necessary. The policy is revised, is submitted to council in July of odd number of years for overall approval. We have the current version of the personnel policy presented to you all, but we need a request for the adoption of the new policy. And since then, there has been some minor changes, just kind of run over them. There were some dress code changes, which added guidelines for appropriate attire, hygiene guidelines. There was some standard of conducts considering city technology, standard of conducts for our vehicles and the use of them. Some of this is state mandated, drug-free workplace. And we also increased the employee benefit for retirees from $15 to $20. And that is and Gail, you'll have to help me, if a retiree meets full retirement by TCR standards, which is 30 years of service or they age 60, we provide them a supplement to stay on our insurance. So if they were here 30 years, they would get $600 a month till they reach the age of 65.
That's a good benefit.
So that's the basic changes to it.
Any questions for Roger on this before we make a motion? Make a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, Mayor. Finance report. Refer to Gail.
So I want to introduce to you my grandson, Keaton Cook. Keaton is a 2025 graduate of Clinton High School, and as Kelly said, also a South Clinton Elementary School graduate. He will enter University of Tennessee Knoxville in the fall, majoring in finance and accounting as a Haslam Scholar.
That's awesome.
And so he has asked to shadow me for the past couple of weeks, and he assisted me in preparing the finance report, so I'm going to let him present it.
Perfect.
All right, so your monthly finance reports should be inside your packets. I'd like to quickly highlight a few key points. First, the city was $2.3 million short of projected revenues. The J.C. Poole grant and the TAP grant made up around $2.2 million of these unrealized revenues, but approximately $750,000 should be made up from the final month of state share taxes and sales taxes. Expenditures stayed close to the amended budget. However, the report shows $1.6 million of overages in capital outlay. These are for ongoing capital projects, and as of June, expenditures exceeded revenue by about $3.2 million, resulting in the fund balance decreasing from $12.2 million to $8.9 million. The sales tax report for fiscal year 25 is also available now. It shows that May sales tax were up approximately 7% from last year, and it also shows that the sales tax for fiscal year 25 are down 0.5% from last year. Since there's still 1 month of sales tax payments to go, this number for the year should be close to the final of last year's. Thank you, guys.
Great. Any questions? Fantastic. Thank you.
Good job.
Congratulations.
I didn't like that shortfall at the very beginning, but I made up for you.
Thank you, Keaton. We also have in your packet, do we need to do that now, the fund balance, reserve
That's
that?
fine.
We have updated our fund balance for assigned and unassigned projects. So we have,
Where's that? This is right now under the departmental activities.
It's under June financial.
That one's under June.
On the last page.
so we didn't do that in resolution form.
No,
Okay.
we just need approval to sign.
We want to take the projects we got ongoing that we know that we voted on and approved. We want to take that money from our assigned fund balance, or assigned fund balance, and put it in the assigned fund balance. And to kind of read down the list, that's $1,122,000 for the TAP grant, traffic signal at Mariner Point, basically $300,000. The Armory renovations, $1.8 million. Community center renovations. This is the bowling alley, and we've added some more in there because we know we need to do some ADA upgrades and some other stuff to it. I think bowling alley was $370? $375. So we added some more so we continue with some more upgrades when we get a chance this year. Fire Station 3, which is the proposed fire station at Frank L. Diggs Drive that we're partnering with the county. They got a little over a $3 million federal appropriation to do the EOC, so that we'll use our land and we'll build one building where part of it's EOC for the county, the other part's will be fire station for us. Of course, it's our land, but we'll have to kick some money in with that also. Lakefront Park pickleball courts, $48,000. Some resurfacing on Washington Street, $10,000, and $250,000 for vehicles, for a total from unassigned to assigned, $4,514,812. Is that it?
Then the other two we need to assign.
Okay, two more, I just missed them. Admin computer equipment, $30,268, and fund balance for the street paving, $150,000.
So is this just more of a housekeeping
Yes,
situation?
yes.
So ideally, as we went through this, they should have been moved as we,
Sometimes we'll do them in the final budget amendment. Just depends.
Where does it stand with the Armory? Because we're expecting a grant maybe to come in from the Boys and Girls Club. So
We're still working with them. As of last week, they requested some additional information from us, so I sent them some, talked with he's the assistant director of DHS, and it was going back before their review board. It still looked very strong that we have the possibility of getting it, which would be great.
So we plan for that 1.8 to lower in the value? Because there was another grant we were looking at.
We got a CDBG, we got a $500,000 CDBG grant. Total project's about $2.3 million.
Okay.
So right now, moving forward, we had to proceed on with the contract, but if we can get awarded this 1.3, that'll just reduce that 1.8
Okay.
to 500,000.
any other questions? Your motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I
Motion
can't-
passed.
Can't believe nobody asked what our unassigned fund balance is going to be. Right now, end of this year, end of July, we'll probably have an unassigned fund balance of around the same amount, about $4.5 million.
But, okay. But still, a total fund balance, assigned and unassigned, is around the 8.5 after all the projects. are-
8.5 right now, but it'll probably grow just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see. Public Works Department, in accordance with Article 4, Section 8 of the City of Clinton Charter, I request authorization to renew the annual contracts for materials and services for the period of July 1, 2025 through June 30th of 2026 with the following companies: Rogers Group Incorporated for asphalt and stone, Duracap Asphalt Paving Company for asphalt, Harrison Construction Company concrete, Ready Mix USA Concrete, Superior Drainage Incorporated for HDPE culvert, Othalic Mine Supply for HDPE culvert, and Volunteer Highway Supply, Inc. for paving and pavement marking.
Your motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? We've added a couple on this list, haven't we, Dwayne?
Yes.
On the bottom 2 or 3? Okay.
We used them some this past year.
Good. Any other questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, Mayor. Last thing I got is the swimming pool splash pad opened 10 days ago. Today will be the 11th day, but just kind of want to go over the 10-day numbers that we have so far. The total attendance for those 10 days was 2,825. That's an average of 283 a day going through the gate. That's up from approximately 60 average the last year that was open in 2019. So it's almost 5 times as much. The biggest day was last Wednesday. We had 449, which was probably the biggest day we've had in 25 years. We did have last Saturday, which we had some showers, and I actually had to shut it down early. We only had 131 that day. So it's been very well perceived. Concession in those 10 days, we made $3,595. And I can guarantee, and I was on the radio last week with David and Ron Meredith, told them then there's nowhere in town you can get a better deal because you can get a hamburger, a bag of chips, and a drink for $5. And so it's so far it's been very well received.
It's great, great. Any questions for Roger?
Thank you, Mayor.
So let me ask you, are we still on track for August for the pickleball courts to be?
The other day when I talked to her, rain's got her a little backed up, so it'll probably be the end of August. I'm hoping she can get here sooner than that, but she mentioned the end of August.
You converting more? Is that what you're doing, converting more
No,
over?
Yeah, the other
changing
two.
all 3 of them to all pickleball, so you
Yeah.
have 12 pickleball courts.
Yeah,
there.
the volume's too high for, need more courts? Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Evidently, Oak Ridge has shut their indoor down, and we've been having some of them come to Clinton and play.
Shut it down.
Closed their indoor
I
courts.
think they put their summer camp in the center down there, so they shut down, and so they kind of took over
Yeah.
our pickleball Tuesdays, Thursdays.
I had one more question as far as the fall festival. Is there kind of like a date, a drop dead date as far as when y'all have to decide, it's a go or no go?
I don't know. That's probably a moving target. I mean, we'll know, and please don't hold me to this because with the pool project being a nightmare, I don't like hard dates and when they will be doing something. But, they're hoping to, within a month, maybe pouring concrete, replacing the sidewalks on Market Street. So it really just depends. I think what we kind of decided the last time we talked, which has been 6 weeks ago, that we would just have to see where we're at here in probably mid-August and try to have it somewhere, whether it be on Market or Main, and it'll definitely look different this year.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering, because it didn't look good right now, but I know it's going to change a lot between now and in a month's time, a lot, so y'all hang in there. All right, thank you, Roger. Under ordinances and resolutions, first readings of new ordinances. Ordinance number 701, this is setting tax rate for tax year 2025 from 7/1/25 to 6/30/26. Hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? You want to talk a little bit about the tax rate?
This is your certified rate, so based on the state of Tennessee and the property assessor's office, this would equalize excluding any new development. So in a perfect world, if you were paying $100, you would pay $100 now. But in reality, what happens if there's a 25%, let's say, increase in value across the board, citywide, excluding new development? If your property increased 26%, you'd pay a little bit more. If your property decreased to 24%, you pay a little bit less. But across the board, we're guaranteed the same amount of money. That includes personal property, real property. So based on that would equalize our tax rate.
Is that based on inflation or just property value?
Property value.
Property value.
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Councilman Quainer?
Yes.
Councilman Foster?
Yes.
Councilman Harrell? Councilman Gann?
Yes.
Councilman Hatmaker?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manis?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes, ordinance number 701 passes on first of 2 readings. Ordinance number 702, this is amending ordinances number 693, purchasing limits. Hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
What are they changing from?
You all
What were they before?
You all passed this back in October to raise the sealed bid limit to 50,000.
50.
But you left anything below that at 10, and we're just changing that to 20.
Okay,
Most of the time, even at that, we still get quotes, but it would not be required.
gotcha.
Okay. Any other discussion?
What would be the purpose for 20, just faster pace?
I think it's
Efficiency.
more flexibility
Flexibility.
for staff, the biggest thing. 10,000 doesn't get you much anymore, as you know. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Quainer?
Yes.
Councilman Foster?
Yes.
Councilman Harrell, Councilman Gann?
Yes.
Councilman Hatmaker?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manis?
Yes.
And Mayor Burton.
Yes, ordinance number 702 passes on first of two readings. Second and final readings, ordinance number 700, this is amending ordinance number 680, zoning code of the city of Clinton. Your motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, any further discussion? Matt, you want to get a real top line on that real quick?
Yes, sir. This is aptly named the Gateway Overlay District. It is affecting pretty much Highway 25 and 61, go on the entire length through the city of Clinton. And it's sort of a design standard for new buildings and retrofit buildings of 51% or more, or 50% or more of the building's value. It addresses long and short-term storages. It has a grandfathering provision. The planning commission, it has a requirement for planning commission to review all new applications for those particular lot frontages on those highways. And that's essentially it in a nutshell.
Great, thank you. Any other questions, discussion?
Do we have a definition like grandfathered clause? Like, is it, if that business changes hands, is that still considered grandfathered? Is that?
Yes, we put language in there specifically defining what the grandfather means, what it means, and it refers to essentially existing businesses that are conducting contrary to this ordinance will be allowed to continue as such, but once they change occupancies, not so much owners, but occupancies, or they do a renovation that is 50% or more of its value, then the grandfathering gets removed, essentially at that point. But they're allowed to operate as is, as they currently are until the occupancy type changes.
So it could go 50 years, 100 years, just,
Yes.
thank you.
Any more discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Quainer?
Yes.
Councilman Foster? Councilman
Yes.
Harrell? Councilman Gann?
Yes.
Councilman Hatmaker?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manis?
Yes.
Mayor Burton.
Yes, ordinance number 700 passes on second and final reading. Under adoptions of resolutions, resolution number 851, this is relinquishing regional planning authority. Hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Do you want to give a little top line on that, Roger?
But our planning commission, had actually been a regional planning commission, meant that it actually went outside the boundaries of the city limits. I don't think we've ever had anything that we've done outside the boundaries, so there was really planning commission and our planner and Matt, seen any real reason we needed it. So essentially, we'll relinquish that. The county will have to pass a resolution too, then we'll have to send it to the state, making us just a municipal planning commission.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Quainer?
Yes.
Councilman Foster?
Yes.
Councilman Harrell? Councilman Gann?
Yes.
Councilman Hatmaker?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manis?
Yes.
Mayor Burton.
Yes, resolution number 851 passes on first and final reading. Any old business before us? Under new business, we have acceptance of the City of Clinton 911 Emergency Communications District budget for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. We don't make a motion on that. I ask you that every year, don't I? We do make a motion on it. We do make a motion. Do you hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Any other new business?
I do want to, one thing I want to recognize two employees This year at the 4th of July, which we had the big celebration at Lakefront Park, fireworks, everything went great. We had several employees working, but we kind of used it to experiment with a new piece of equipment that we bought a couple months ago, and that was actually a drone. And we've had 3 or 4, I think 4 now, employees actually get certified to where they can fly it commercially. So we let kind of the gathering at Lakefront as an experiment to see how we could use it in different ways, because it's actually for police, fire, GIS, for the planning, several things. Well, probably, I guess it was probably around 8 o'clock that night, we had a couple lost their 9-year-old and 5-year-old in the crowd. Well, Matt Widener and Preston Stokes was actually the ones flying it, had it set up at our command center down at Lakefront, and it took them less than a minute to find these 2 kids, be able to radio the police to go get them. So it was helped out real well.
Oh, you would think CUB would have a couple of certified flyers.
I don't think they did.
I know TVA does.
Good stuff. Any other new business? Just a reminder again, a ribbon cutting Friday morning, 9 a.m. at the pool. Please come if you can make it. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Meeting's adjourned.